What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Blitzburg Squad. I'm Wesley Seeley, joined with Shane Smith. Week 7 in NFL. Shane, how did we do last week?
8-6, 7-7.
Okay, sorry.
Rough
I should have
week.
said week 6. We're going into week 7 here. Yeah, we had another rough week. Man, okay.
It'll get better.
Week 7, we'll catch on. Like we said, it might be not till week 14, but we'll catch on. All right. Week 7, you ready to rock?
Let's go.
Okay, Thursday night, Saints at the Cardinals.
The Cardinals just got Robbie Anderson. Who knows if he'll be ready to play or not. Saints, actually, I think, have looked pretty good with Andy Dalton. They seem to stay in games. Kamara's Kamara. I think they're getting Olave back, maybe Thomas. I'm going Saints in this one. It's a Thursday night game. Going to be a barn burner. I'm going to go 15-12.
Yeah, I'm going Saints as well. I thought they held their own against the Bengals. Cards, I don't know who they are right now. They get an extra piece with Robbie Anderson, but I don't think that's enough to put them over the top, to put them in the next tier here. I'm going to go Saints as well. Dalton, I think, Red Rocket, is going to lead him to victory, and he's going to get the dub for him. So I'm going to go a little bit higher. I'm going to go 21 Saints, and Cardinals. We'll give them 17. Browns at the Ravens.
Browns stink. I don't even think Watson can help them at this point. Ravens aren't much better. However, they can still at least score some points. Their defense kind of lets them down in the fourth quarter, but the Browns defense lets them down every quarter. I'm going Baltimore in this one, 28-24.
Yeah, I just like the Ravens still better. I know they're giving up some points and letting teams get back into it and actually overtake the game, but I just still like what they're doing better than I trust them more than the Browns at this point, in my opinion. The Browns are doing well running it, but yeah, their defense is ugh. So give me the Ravens in this one. I'll keep it close, 27-24. Bucks at the Panthers.
Bucks have to get on track on this one. They're playing a division foe, probably one of the top or bottom 5 of the league. I'm assuming P.J. Walker's still starting. The only thing they got good going for him is Brian Burns and P.J. Walker. I'm going Bucks in this one, 24, Carolina 10.
Don't forget that dog, J.C. Horn.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Bucks, like you said, got to get back on track with a win here. I think it happens in this week. I'm going the Bucks as well. Panthers don't have a lot going for them. I think they're in complete, and they know it, in rebuild mode. I mean, they're firing everybody, dropping everybody, trading everybody. So I'm going Bucks in this one. I think they get back on track with the division win here. I'm going to go Bucks 31 and Panthers 17. Falcons at the Bengals.
Falcons are still kind of weird because they somehow score points and somehow keep it close or win. Bengals, however, I don't know if they're 100% last year's, but they're definitely back. They're clicking. Burrow had a fantastic game last week. I think they continue this against the Falcons. I'm going to go Burrow and the Bengals 31, Falcons 21.
Yeah, Falcons put up a good showing against the Niners last week. I mean, we didn't pick the Falcons win last week. They came into play. Bengals barely, I feel like, got a win out of the Saints, but I feel like it's just Burr-yak. It's throw the ball to Chase and get the yards after catch, and you saw it last week. So, yeah, like you said, I don't know if it's completely 2021 version of the Bengals, but at least they're showing some semblance of what they had. So I'm going to go Bengals as well in this game. I'm going to go, let's go 34-24. Lions at the Cowboys.
Cowboys had a rough showing. Their defense looked lax. Rush kind of, came back down to earth. It seems like they're getting Dak back. Who knows how he's going to look. Going to have some rust or whatnot. Yet to be seen. Lions are just coming off a bye. I think they're getting a little bit healthier on this. Their defense, I think, still stinks. But their offense, I think, can put up some points when they're healthy. I'm taking the upset. I'm going with the Lions in this one. High-scoring game. I'm going to go 35-31.
Okay. I'm going to go Cowboys in this one. I'm going to assume that if Dak does play, that he shakes off any rust that's possibly there. Detroit, like you said, is coming off of a bye, so maybe they start fresh, maybe they start hot. They're a well-rested team. But I think Dallas takes this one. I think they take it because they want to try to just keep pace in that division right now. The division's hot, and they just want to try to keep pace with the rest of the two that are going rock and rolling. So I'm going to take Cowboys in this one, 27-20. Giants at the Jaguars.
I'm not sure what's going on with the Jags right now. They started off the season kind of hot, kind of looked like Lawrence was on the right path. All of a sudden, now they look real bad again. Giants, on the other hand, their offense is still Defense is keeping them in games, and Saquon Barkley is a monster. He's probably, I would assume, set to win. I guess it can't be comeback player of the year, but he's at least got to be in some sort of running for maybe offensive player of the year or something like that, because he's stout here. I'm going to take the Giants in this one. I'm going to say the Giants put up 24, Jags put up 13.
Yeah, this is a weird game. Like you said, Jaguars were off to a really good start in the season, have kind of slowed down. Giants have been a very big surprise for most everybody, I feel like, all NFL fans. Offense is Saquon's back to full form. Defense is keeping him in games. Daniel Jones is somehow doing just enough to get him some wins. I'm going to take the Giants in this one. I think this game will actually be close. I'm going to go 24-23 Giants. Colts at the Titans.
I still don't know who the Colts are. They actually seem to look pretty good against the Jaguars. Was that a one-shot thing, or who knows? When is Jonathan Taylor coming back? Who knows that as well. Titans are coming off a bye. My guess is they're going to do what they do best and run it through Derrick Henry, and Henry's probably going to have himself a game against this defense. I'm going to keep it close because it's a division game. I'm going to go Tennessee 24, Indy 23.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going Titans in this one. I think the last time I think these two played already, and I think the last time they did play, I said Tennessee, Derrick Henry's just going to run for like 250. I don't know if it's going to be that, but I think it's going to be the same game plan again. I think Tennessee's going to run through Derrick Henry and get the W in this one. I'm going to go 28 Titans, Colts 17. Packers at the Commanders.
Commanders and Packers both stink. Commanders did lose Wentz for the next 4 to 6 weeks with a fractured finger. Their offense, they got Robinson back. He actually looked pretty solid. The rest of their team is kind of hit or miss. Their defense, which I thought was going to be good, is, again, hit or miss. Packers, on the other hand, their offense looks to be in shambles. Nothing's going right. Their defense looks to be bad. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, and I'm sure they're going to go a little bit more simpler this week. But I'm taking the Commanders. Heineke's playing, and I just feel like some reason he's going to give a spark. That's what my gut's telling me. I don't think it's a super exciting game. I think it's going to be 17-14 Commanders.
Yeah, I don't know who the Packers are. I picked them last week against the Jets, and obviously I look like a fool. I don't know anything about football. Obviously, you can clearly see that.
I picked the Jets.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. I'm going to go Packers in this one. I don't know if they get the dub here, but I'm gonna say that with a little confidence I have left in them. Aaron Rodgers is the only thing I guess I'm holding on to with the Packers at this point in time. Defense stinks, offense is stinking. Commanders, though, if it is Heineke coming in, I just don't know if that's enough to bring. Maybe it brings spark. I don't know, but I don't know if it's enough to get the dub. So I'm gonna take the Packers here in this one. I'm gonna keep it lower scoring game as well, though. I'm gonna keep it Packers 24 and Washington 14. Jets at the Broncos.
Broncos always seem to have the most boring games. Their defense is legit. Their offense sucks. And so their defense keeps them in games as you just continue to see struggles on the offense. And it just continues to be frustrating. Jets, on the other hand, they're not good in the first half. They're great in the second half on offense. Their defense is playing pretty solid. I would say it's, definitely top half of the league. And they're just doing the right things here. If you would have said last year, who would you pick, Russell Wilson, Zach Wilson? I would have said Russ by a mile. I'm going the Jets again in this one. They're 4-2 for a reason, and it's not by luck at this point. I'm going to say Jets take this one 35-20.
Yep.
Finally bust out that defense.
Nice. I'm going Jets as well. Who are the Jets at this point? I don't know. Most of the league's still confused. That's quite the head scratcher, I feel like, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Breece Hall looks legit. Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner are dogs on that defense.
They are.
It's just a scrappy team altogether. That's how I would just say that what the Jets are. It's the term I think of is scrappy. Russ Wilson, there's something wrong with him. I don't know what the heck's going on. I saw he's got hamstring issue now.
Shoulder, everything.
I don't know what's going on with that team. That team stinks. Jets, I'm going with Jets in this one. I'm going, let's go 31 and Broncos 17. Texans at the Raiders.
Texans have a win. I'm not sure how. I do like Davis Mills. Their team is bad. Raiders have a way worse record than I feel that they should. I think they turn it around. Josh Jacobs is a absolute monster. Devontae Adams and Derek Carr finally seem to be, clicking together before they had a bye last week. I'm going Raiders. I'm going Raiders big in this one, 38-17.
Nice. Yep, I'm going the Raiders as well. I'm going Raiders 34 and I'll give the Texans 21. I think Raiders are back on track. They're getting, Derek Carr to the Devontae Adams connections heating up. They've got Waller. They've got some other dudes on that offense. Defense needs to kick in here. After the bye week, maybe they come back fully rested and enough to get the win over Davis Mills and the Texans. Seahawks at the Chargers.
I'm not sure who to take. I stick with Herbert all the time, and Herbert does well for the most part. The Chargers just, it's still question mark to me. And I think when Keenan Allen comes back, that's going to give a component to them that we haven't seen most this year because Allen's been out most this year. Seattle, their defense actually played well last week, which surprised me. And Geno looks better than Russ Wilson looks. So apparently Seattle knew what they were doing when they did this. It was a close game with the Chargers, but it was against division. I'm still sticking with Herbert in this one. I think he finds a way to just pick apart Seattle's defense. I'm going to go high scoring but close game. I'm going to go 35-32.
Okay. Yeah, I can't pick against Herbert, man. We always seem to pick with Herbert, and I think I'm going to continue the trend here. So I'm going Chargers in the Herbert train here. Geno Smith looks solid, though.
Yeah.
That Tariq Woolen, that corner for the Seahawks, stout, man, that rookie. He's looked great. But, yeah, I think with the absence of Keenan Allen's really kind of hurt the Chargers offense, but I think they do enough to get the win. Herbert's the man. I really think it is. I think it's Herbert and the Chargers getting the W in this one. I think it is high scoring, like you said. I'm going to go 37-31. Chiefs at the Niners.
Who are the Chiefs? You think this high-octane offense, always doing the right stuff, never having to worry. And now the Bills are a tough, legit team. There's just something wrong with the Chiefs. On the other side, you got the Niners. They have a pretty legit defense, but they have a lot of injuries. They've been hit with the injury bug just about as bad as we have been. And is Jimmy G the quarterback that's going to lead him back to the playoffs? I'm not sure. I'm going Chiefs in this one. I'm going a lower score. I'm going to say 23-20 Chiefs.
Yeah, I think Chiefs are one of those teams that, obviously, we've seen it can lay an egg, like against the Colts, like they did, or turn it on against any point in time and blow out a team, like being against the Bucs. I think they do get the W in this matchup against the Niners. Niners are dealing with some injuries. Chiefs, I think, will get back on track with a win here. I'm going to go Chiefs 27 and 49ers 20. Steelers at the Dolphins.
So it's down in Florida. That's never a good thing for us. They're getting Tua back. We're getting some pieces back. We're getting a little bit healthier, hopefully. It's tough to play against Miami, especially with Hill and Waddle and Gesicki and you name it, they have it kind of thing. They have a pretty high-octane offense. Was our defense a one-shot fluke against Brady last week, or is this going to turn the season around? I think it was a fluke. I think the Dolphins here take it. I'm going to go Dolphins 38, Pittsburgh 16.
Ooh, smashing. Yeah, so in regards to the Steelers, don't know who's going to be at quarterback yet. Probably Mitch Trubisky, but Tomlin said if Kenny clears concussion protocol, he's going to go. Tua is going to be back in at this matchup for the Dolphins. Steelers are getting a lot of pieces back on defense, but Dolphins have all that speed on offense. So I really think it does come down to speed, and when they did have Tua in there, they were really clicking on all gears. So I do think Dolphins get the victory in this one. I'm going to go Dolphins 28 and Steelers 14. Monday night game, Bears at the Patriots.
I honestly want to know who's playing as the Patriots quarterback. If it's Jones compared to Zappe, I actually would pick a lower score than if Zappe was playing, because he seems lights out right now. Chicago, defense is okay, offense is still kind of clicking, kind of not. What are we getting? I trust Belichick more than I trust the Bears. And I think that the Patriots are just going to ram it down the Bears' throat. 35-17.
Yeah, I'm going Patriots in this matchup too. I can't trust the Bears. I trust, like you said, Bill Belichick and the Patriots I trust more than the Bears at this point, and Justin Fields. Whether it's Zappe or freaking Mac Jones, I don't know who it'll be, but I think they do enough to get the win in this matchup. So give me the Patriots. Let's go Pats 26, and let's go Bears 10.
4 teams on bye.
4 teams on bye. Who we got?
Bills, Rams, Vikings, and Eagles.
Yeah.
Solid set of groups on
Yeah,
bye
all
this
solid
week,
set
so
of team there. All right, well, we'll see how we do in week 7 here, man, huh?
we got to do better.
We got to do better. We got to do much better, especially me. So, thanks for joining for the picks, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.